to Max Appliance Repair. The FO1 error code means
Kenmore
the
dryer
thermostat has
complaint,
failed.
error
The
code
dryer thinks that the
zero
thermistor is
one,
open when, in fact, the part has shorted out. The
which is
thermistor
an
is designed to
indication of
read
a
and
bad
control the
control board
temperatures within the
or
dryer.
thermistor. Call parts. Discovered parts are not available for control board accessibility, no longer available, and the thermistor is still available, and the drive system, the belt, the idler pulley, the rollers, the idler pulley on the motor, and the motor, those items still need to be verified if still available. I would say that this dryer is about at least 5 years old, less than 15. I would think that these are the dryers in the age group in which they are not being repaired. I'd say I've seen between the ages of 2005 through 2015, the majority of those appliances, those components in the electronics are not available, or the major functional components are not available. I've noticed more or less within that group, which that says a lot for our sustainability for these components, which these are recycled through our large recycling centers in all of our major cities. And so these items are recycled. And so these older appliances are replacing our for our materials, our sustainability in our raw materials. These older appliances are supplying us for making new appliances, electronic and alloy metals. And so these are being recycled properly.
Okay, that is whiskey 10116662 is the part number for that control board. And we just don't have it in our system anymore. And then whenever you're ready, I'll give you that dryer, the thermistor too. That part number is Whiskey Papa 8577274. See, that part prices out retails
Kenmore dryer. First observation. Error code F01.
Okay, and our location out
This is a
Road has 14
Kenmore
stock. So you're set as far as
Smart Heat Series design. HE3.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
Error code electronic error issue. The error code F01 indicates that there's a faulty thermistor or open thermistor, which will not complete the circuit when attempting to turn the dryer on. Complete the ground through the door lock or door switch. Press start. You can hear the relays, internal relays clicking in the control board. Error code. This board, through the major distributor of ours, is showing up as no longer available. The alternative solution is, of course, the internet abroad, which then, of course, the liabilities of the internet, which would be manufacturing if the part fails within a year. And so these 5 to 10-year-old designs, electrical main components are becoming non-available more frequently. The repair for this design, if the control board was still available, will run you at least 3/4 the cost new. You can buy this dryer for right around $400 to $500 new, not including any specials or any holidays specials. The repair versus replacement at this point in time, because the part is no longer available, going through a reputable distributor to ensure your purchase of the part, which would be 1 year warranty of the part, and not having to deal with online sources, probably would not be worth the repair. It was probably would exceed more than $400, and you can buy these dryers current to date for right around that amount, and your savings of the dryer, what it was purchased new at, what you would have saved, it's probably going to be about $300. And so your actual purchase of a new unit, you'll be doing more savings in the purchase than the actual repair, and the parts no longer being available for repair. You can always do online, which online is the only source that we have, and so far so good. I've only heard of 2 cases of where a control board was ordered, was installed by an outside source, and the control board went bad within that year. I don't know what the person experience was thereafter, but the experience of a major distributor is a phone call away. And we'll do some price checks of all the other components to see if this would even be worth repairing for any future appliances in this model design, such as the drive system, which is the drive motor, drive belt, idler pulley, the drum, of course, the support rollers, the electrical panels, and the push button. You got your door switch right here. We'll check to see what that costs in retail for all the other components. While this board is, well, if this board was functioning, it would be nice to know if these other components would be available. But this board is not functioning, and cause and effect, you will want to order the control board and also the thermistor. Power to ground, cause to effect.